Hello and Merry Christmas to you, lords and ladies. Welcome back to the channel. I am your liege lord, the Godless Gamer, and you're watching episode 19 of my CK3 series, Dutch's Legacy. Some big changes happened in our previous episode. We're finally landed. We are a count, so we have new concerns. We have some money concerns. We're a little bit in the red. It's kind of a leftover from when we were adventurers. We're not making a lot of money, but that's because some of the control in the counties that we have are low because we recently took them over, and I'm really doing my best to increase the control here just to get in the positive with our money, because once I start making money and we're in the positive, I can start actively doing things, because right now I'm a little afraid to do stuff. I'm a little afraid to spend money and prestige because I don't have a lot. There is one event that I would like to do. We can start the episode by doing this. We can go for a hunt. It's relatively cheap, and it does give me prestige and legitimacy, which are things that we need. I don't have any stress, so that's kind of going to waste, but everything else is fine. We'll pay for a cheap hunt, because that's all we really need to do. We'll maximize our prestige gain, because that's the point of this. There's no danger along the way, so we can just immediately start it. And as we get going here, hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas, or you already had one, depending on when you're watching this video. It's probably already passed. But I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas. I thought I'd treat you guys to a Christmas present and give you another episode. My entourage passes through Nijmegen without issue until I hear some commotion coming from around my guards. Eventually, a stranger manages to push through and stand at my side, beaming as if blessed by God himself. By God, by Jesus, by Jeebus, it's the Count of Guelders. I desire nothing more than to serve you unconditionally for the rest of my life. She's loyal, and she has a really good stewardship education. Unfortunately, I have a better steward. Do I have any single fellas in my, If I have some single fellas, she's on the younger side. She's 36. She is chaste, though, so the odds of them having kids isn't very high. I have my new steward. He's 28. She's kind of older than him, and I would really prefer to give him a wife that has another congenital trait. I thought we already got him married off, or am I mistaken? I have a nephew who's also intelligent. I have a single knight who is not married off. I think he's the favorite. The rest of these single guys need wives with congenital traits as well. So, congratulations, Godwin. I found you a wife. The chance of having children is medium. Neither of them are Dutch, so that means when they have children, I have to make sure their children are being raised by somebody who is Dutch, so I can convert their culture to mine. So we'll do this patrilineally, because she's already in my court. They're both in my court, so I guess it doesn't really matter. They're both... no, she's the highborn one. She's the one with the house, so we'll do it matrilineal. There's no worry about them leaving. They're still here. Now, this is really funny. I'm apparently the first in line for the Holy Roman Empire title. The electors are just obsessed with me for some reason. Hold on, I have to see how we looked at... Yeah, I'm the first in line. There's 8 electors, and 5 of them are voting for me, so I have the majority. There is a decision here that I was thinking about doing. Change election candidacy status. Election to rule. It's not an election. It's a drawing of lots for a poisoned chalice. I prefer my hearth and home to the whole sordid mess. Now, I could do this and take myself out of the running. But if I do this, every one of my peer vassals, all of my fellow vassals, if they're not humble or content, will lose 25 opinion. And opinions with my fellow vassals are already pretty low. And now that I'm looking at it, the reference that I was using to say that is the council members on the council, like all the most powerful people, they have low opinions. At least these people do. But just choosing people around the Empire, it looks like opinions are pretty good, actually. So if I were to do this, it would take me out of the running. It's not that I wouldn't like being the Holy Roman Emperor, but it would just add complications. Like, I'm trying to get my feet underneath me, and I'm trying to build things from the ground up here. That would just be too much responsibility placed in my lap, you know? But it would cost me prestige, which is why we're going on the hunt. You will let it be known that you do not want to be elected. Now, some of you might be asking, it's like, why would you not want to be the Holy Roman Empire? The Holy Roman Emperor? Honestly, I enjoy playing the game, like, working my way from the ground up. If I just immediately got the Empire title, it would... I don't know, it just wouldn't feel realistic to me, you know? I want to work my way up the ranks. While traversing a challenging path in Teal, I hear laughter ahead. My wife, Winfrieda, and my knight, Aiden, are working together to cross a wide, grass-fed river. Winfrieda, your idea to build a makeshift bridge was brilliant, exclaims Aiden. Winfrieda replies with a chuckle. You and your quick thinking with those long grasses tied it all together. Alright, so they're just having a grand old time. Do not consort with lessers? That would give me prestige. This option is available because one of the involved parties is part of your family. I mean, I'm not against this, typically, but I really want that prestige, and I don't get any stress because of it. She does, though. And I think I still have healing water as an item. I do, I can gift her healing water just to... But she would have to equip it. She did. But she unequipped one of her fertility items. That's not great, but you know what, guys? We're having a bunch of children without that being there. So let's do this and let's help our wife with stress, because I do want that prestige. So that basically paid for this decision if we want to do it. Speed up. Now, a big concern for us today, or at least as time goes by, I'm still pretty young. I just hit middle age. I'm 40 years old. But one important thing we need to achieve before we die is creating a duchy title. Because if I don't create a duchy title, since I have so many kids, and since our succession laws are Confederate partition, all of my children are going to inherit equally. So we only have 2 counties right now, so my main heir will get our capital county, and then my other son will get this county. And then once I take another county, a third son will get another county. So, and if I let things stand as they are, my realm will break up into independent counties upon my death. So that's why we want to create this duchy title. It costs a lot of money to do. I could do it right now, but I think we're going to be able to finish this duchy here. I'm already fabricating a claim for it. And I need to wait, because the lady that I'm going to be fighting for this county has some mercenaries, and I want them to expire before I declare war. That way she doesn't have as many soldiers in her army. And I need time to fabricate the claim, so maybe we'll time this well enough. But we really want to create the duchy title. There's no concern. I know we're going to be able to do it. It should be easy. We have plenty of time, and I could do it right now if I want, but I just want to get out of this negative money first. Another thing I want to mention is I'm trying to befriend my marshal, because he's the one improving the control in my counties, which is going to help with money, but he's not really good at it, and it's going to take a long time because of his bad opinion. And if I become his friend, it speeds up his tasks. So, since I have the befriend perk, we're going to use it. And our realm priest, who's really crappy, is going to die soon. Hopefully we get a better one. He's not good at all. He's pathetic. So I'm glad he'll be replaced soon. Do I want to hire a Master of Hunt? That's going to cost me money. It's going to cost me 0.31 gold a month. I don't need anyone for now. The success chance is already pretty good. 62. My wife is, like, afraid to be out in the wilderness. Look at her. She's terrified. This won't result in an alliance. I suppose I can get some people married. Just so I can stop getting marriage offers. And the longer I wait, the older these guys are going to get. So, we'll start with my nephew, since he's my family member. We do have one alliance already. We have an alliance with the King of the Bavarians. Which is somebody that I can call in to the war if we need help. If we need extra manpower, I can call him in. But let's see if we can get an alliance. The Duchy of Pisa, that's in Italy. County. That's not too far away. That's in West Franconia. But he's the one with congenital traits, so I would want to bring somebody into my court so I could utilize their children. If I send them away for an alliance, if I send them away, I'm pissing away somebody with a pretty good congenital trait. So we're not doing this for an alliance. We're doing this for some of all skills and congenital traits. Let's try to keep it with to somebody within his age group. She has impressive skills. Except for her, and she's an idiot, but everything else is half decent. What's really nice about being landed now is I have so many choices. I have so many choices. I'm not trying to get people married with people that I just pick up off the street. Like, I actually can reach out and find some women. This woman would need to convert. I just don't like her personality much. Her skills are okay and everything, and she's got the best beauty trait, but if I bring her into my court, she's an intrigue kind of person. She's a fearless villain. I think I'm just going to play it a little bit safer. She does have the better trait, but let's get Despina. She's younger. She has more time to have children. And I think she'll convert. She won't give us a hard time. I have a lucky nephew here. Good for you, man. You got a beautiful, or a pretty wife. 72% conversion. Come on, baby. She agrees. Good girl. This guy has lover's pox, and any wife that I give him would get that too. And I would feel bad for her. Do I need to continue him? Is it necessary that I continue the giant trait? I'm sure that we're going to have plenty of giants. We already have one. I got him married off already, but I have another giant in my court. He's my knight. This guy. And he's married to my niece. So we already got the giant trait, and these giants are going to be Van Der Lindes because we did a matrilineal marriage. Any marriage that I do here, they wouldn't be Van Der Lindes, so I don't care about this guy. Oh, since I'm looking at this screen, let's create an accolade. I'll give it to the guy who's married to my niece. This one helps me monthly prestige per night if I give him contender. If this guy is in the army, my army will do plus 30% damage. Maybe that'll be good. And then my leash modifier will be Glory Hound vassals. I don't have different kinds of vassals right now. All I have are minor landholders. I don't have any special vassals. But if I create this acolyte now, it'll have time to rank up. Oh, you can keep Tactician. Liege modifiers +2, but that's when it gets to rank 6. At rank 1, I get more monthly martial lifestyle experience. I wouldn't get more martial until rank 3. But let's at least create it. He can keep Tactician. I like him. He's good. The ones that he got by default are good. He'll be... He's not my marshal. Somebody else is my marshal. One of my vassals. One of my powerful vassals. But he used to be my marshal. I'm just gonna be kind of generic. He's the High General, or the... I'm naming the Accolade. I'm not naming this guy. It's just the Accolade. But since it's so martial focused, I'm gonna take some inspiration from Game of Thrones. Lord Commander. It's gonna cost me 100 prestige? That's okay. So this is all I'm getting right now at its current level. We're almost out of debt. We're so close to getting out of debt. Maybe this will push us over the threshold. Now we're not making or losing money. We're dead even. Let's hunt a wolf. Free prestige. I do pity the poor animals at times. That fits my personality, but... Dutch the Second here, he's all about the hunting. I grow closer to forming a friendship with the guy that I am trying to befriend. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's improve his opinion. And we failed. At least the befriend scheme has high success chance. This is one of my counties, so I am concerned with the popular opinion. If I piss off the peasants, the popular opinion will go into the negative. So we're not gonna... Let's aid the peasants. Since we are newly landed, and these people are still trying to get used to me as their ruler, let's be nice to them. I am compassionate. That is one of my personality traits. So let's be compassionate. 15 gold is acceptable. I'm more willing to spend money now that we're not losing money. I got it. Killed him myself. I can get rid of these detailed maps because we're not a traveler anymore, so none of these are relevant. Well, the travel speed and travel safety are still kind of relevant because, like, I still need to travel to go on pilgrimages and do stuff like that, but it's not as relevant. I think this new item, getting some more prestige and helping out our stress gain, would be more practical. So I'll keep it. We got some more legitimacy. Are we going to level up in legitimacy? Nope, not quite. We're really close to rightful. And then once we get to the next level of legitimacy, that'll improve popular opinion. Alright, successful hunt. I have another healing water available, but I really want to find out who my heir is going to be. We still have time to have children and have sons. My first son is still the best. Even though my daughter got... she's technically the best, but my first son is the best of all my boys. How old is my wife now? 33? We have 13 years of kids. Sean McGuire died. I don't want ongoing heartache for 30 years. That's pretty rough. But there is a risk of me getting the trait melancholic. Okay, we didn't get it. Alright, thank you, RNG. She still has her mercenaries. My brother-in-law, Hosea, was trying to kill my sister. I'm not gonna lock him up. Okay, my befriend scheme didn't... we didn't become friends, but we improved his opinion. We'll try to sway him now. Unfortunately, he didn't become my friend, which would have sped this up. But he's almost done in this county, and then we can move on to this one. This is where the control is the lowest, because we just conquered this. I think she's one of the electors. She's one of the women that's voting for me. I think. I recognize her little headwear here when I was looking. Let me confirm that. Yeah, I was right. She's one of the ladies voting for me. Maybe if I do this, she'll reconsider voting for me. And I won't have to make that decision. Maybe I can just affect my odds here and... I want that prestige. Yes. Look at that. Now we're getting so much prestige. Oh my goodness, is there a plague breaking out here? There is. There's a plague breaking out in my county. It's only in one barony for now. But if it spreads, we're kind of screwed. A walk through Arnhem reveals something deeply unpleasant. A plague has arrived in this unassuming hamlet. The lumpy skin of the disease is bright red and painful to the touch. They sweat even in the cold, and they have the look of a leper in their eyes. Already people are calling this affliction King Herbert's Boils. While numbers remain low, it's only a matter of time until it spreads further. Your personal physician will provide numerous options to offset the plague. I have a really good personal physician. He's a carryover from Javier. He is excellent. He's renowned. So if I trust anybody to heal me, it's Javier. I think this might have spread from England. I think that's where it came from. There aren't even that many plays, and of course, this one arrives. Oh god. The dim flickering light of Javier Escuela's infirmary illuminates the scene as the physician lays out a plan of attack. I have a number of observations regarding King Herbert's boils, chiefly the way patients are besieged by red spots like I've never seen before. The plague does not appear to be too severe, and it is my recommendation as a professional that we take a light approach to prevent the spread. After all, we do not wish to hurt the economy. Yeah, that's a good point. Ultimately, the exact strategy for preventing the spread of this plague is mine to make. I'll take his advice. We can enter seclusion if we want. It would seem the moderate approach has proven successful with a slow in spread of disease symptoms among the commoners. Though the impact is quite minimal, it should at least grant more time to work on a more permanent solution. Now I have the option to... With the plague looming over our capital, there is only one possible measure to remedy it. Reinforce the walls, close the gates, and throw out the keys. I don't think we want to take drastic measures, and I think that's exactly what that would be. We can enter seclusion as well. A great and deadly plague is on the horizon, and though many will die, I cannot allow myself or my loved ones to be counted among the dead. We must retreat to the outskirts of the capital in seclusion, safe from the miasma of plague and disease. Maybe this would be... Like, I'm not going crazy with my realm and telling everybody to lock down, but I do need to be concerned about my family. That is a big hit, though. These opinion losses aren't a concern, but the prestige gain would kind of suck. I mean, I guess we do have a lot. But my diplomacy would go down by 3, but what is -3 since we already have 39? I think I want to do this. I think I want to play it safe, guys. Carried far away from the stink of the capital's heart late at night, I and my family remain distant from the people of the realm until such a time that it is right to emerge. Communication will be limited, and my throne will feel empty, but we should remain safe from the death and decay beyond our 4 modest walls. I think we lost a little bit of legitimacy, but... It's just for 5 years. They'll fly by. I'm going to train for a tournament, and maybe we'll get the strong trait. Only 2%. And I got it! Now I have 46 prowess. Wow, that was only 2%. You guys saw that. And I got a medium health boost, so that'll help protect me too. You know what probably would have been smart? To just travel to our Liege Lord and pay homage. Let's do that. Let's get away from our realm for a little bit. I forgot to select the travel options. I'm an idiot. Wow, I lost my caravan master as we're traveling. What the hell? Oh, there's a plague here, too. Damn it. Oh, my dog just charmed my, my vassal. Servants usher me into Emperor Louis's Great Hall in Venesen, where he sits his throne waiting to hear my pledge. This is our first time doing this. I kneel at the feet of my lord and pledge the many oaths of homage as his scribes record the event. With that, the ceremony is complete. I have nothing to offer my emperor except my promise to faithfully serve as a vassal of the empire. Louis bids me to arise and confirms his satisfaction, along with my rights to the lands I rule in his stead. He already likes me, and I gain some renown, which is something that we need to start accumulating now. We just got our first Dynasty Legacy. If you're familiar with my channel, and you've seen my other series, you know I like to start in noble veins. The earlier I get these, the quicker I can start benefiting from this. So I still want to have some sons, and this will see to it that maybe my future sons will have better traits than their brothers. So of course I'm starting in the bloodline. Somebody declared war on my liege, not my concern. This is the future ruler. This is the primary heir of a next door neighbor count. It wouldn't result in an alliance. No thanks. At some point in the future, I might try to conquer this, and if I create an alliance with this, I won't be able to invade it. So, we're not doing it. I think the plague is gone. It's gone. I might have over-prepared for that plague and, like, went overboard. But, so what? My wife is pregnant again. She still has her mercenaries. I feel bad. This lady's pretty. Oh, and she just got pregnant right in front of us. Okay, so we're in the positive now. We're making money. I'm done increasing the control in this county, so we can move on to this one. And once we get all of that control, that'll be even more money. And then once we invade this county, that'll be even more money. A lot of empty space in some of these counties. So room to develop. We don't have a single church holding in any of our counties. So we'll just keep an eye on this and wait for her mercenaries to expire. I'm gonna wait for Molly to save up some money and then I'll demand that. I have a new realm priest. Okay, let's see what he's like. Do I have to murder him? I would prefer not to, but if I have to. He's only one better than our previous realm priest. He does love me, though, so that's a good start. Maybe he'll improve. He's really young, so he does have time to improve. But I'm not really impressed. I'm not gonna murder him. Our sway scheme is going well with our vassal. We got a Dutch, we got an Arthur, we've got a John, we've got a Hosea. I'm gonna do a Charles. My brother is ailing. His wife is in prison. He's losing this war. This is a liberty war, so the whole purpose of the war is to reduce his crown authority. His crown authority is only 2. So if we reduce it again, it's going to get down to 1. And he'll no longer be able to retract vassals or revoke titles. So it looks like his crown authority is going to go down. He's losing. And then right here, King Jurgen of Sardinia, which makes up this part of his empire, this part of Northern Africa, and then Sardinia. Oh, no. Sardinia has this, too. Wow, look at Sardinia. Flexing their muscle. But he wants to split away from the HRE. I think the King of Sardinia, he's the one that replaced us on the council, because our liege put us on the council, and then he kicked us off, and then he put this guy there. Okay, her mercenaries are gone. I feel bad. She's pretty, got blue eyes, and... but she doesn't have any allies, and our strength is just amazing. The elephants that we have all the way from India are gonna carry all of our weight. Another person's declaring war on him, a duke? Is this a foreign duke? It is. This guy right here. Interesting. Chaos going on. See, this is why I don't want to be in control of the Holy Roman Empire. Right now. I'm being more and more tempted to do this. I'm doing it. Let's see the line of succession now. I just don't want to be the Holy Roman Empire. It's just not realistic. It's going to take me out of my... I'm still a candidate. But now everybody's voting for somebody else. Alright, perfect. Just let me do my thing. Let me worry about my things. I don't want to have to worry about the concerns of this ugly empire that was built without me having any say in it. Uh-oh. Are we not going to be able to siege this? I might have to call in my ally. Let's do it. And now this guy called in reinforcements. Or is this another mercenary band that she hired? Yeah, it looks like a mercenary band she hired. And we just lost. It's okay. It's okay. My, was I captured? My brother was captured. It was just my brother. Let's see, any of my other knights? Okay, that kind of sucks, but my allies are coming. My allies are coming. I don't even know where they came from. Did she have enough money? I'm surprised she had enough money to hire a mercenary band. I could always do that too, but I really don't want to spend money. I had enough prestige to call my allies in. I need a chancellor. Alright, they're coming. They'll be here soon. The war score is still in our favor. Or are they not coming? Am I going to have to hire a mercenary band? We'll try this again. There we go. Alright, I didn't even need my ally. And I didn't need mercenaries. Okay, you win some, you lose some. We might have lost a battle, but we ended up winning the war. Okay, so now this county is going to need some attention. Because the control is going to be really bad. And I need to get my brother freed. It's going to cost me 10 gold. Okay. It's not my brother's fault. I sent him into a battle and he got captured. It was my fault, so I'll pay to get him back. I don't need to sway this guy anymore. I love you, bro. I'm sorry. My brother's possessed now. I can create the duchy now if I want. I do own all the de jure lands. So let's become a duke. Look at how fast we're rising through the ranks. We've only been a count for like half an episode. Or like 3/4 of an episode. Okay, it's a big expense, but we won't spend a lot of money after this. Alright, so now we're a duke, which means we have to change our crown again. That's a county crown. There's a specific one that I do like, and it's not a modded one. And it didn't come from DLC either. It's just a generic crown, which is kind of funny. One of my favorite crowns is not coming from... No, that's not it. It's called a Pearl Circlet. Where are you at? Is it not here anymore? Did they get rid of it? No, that can't be possible. It's got to be here. It's not here. Alright, I like my coif. I actually like this, so I'll worry about it later. The list of everything is so long, I probably just pass it a couple times, but we'll just keep it, I guess, for now. But we are Duke now. I don't want to add any succession laws. Alright, let's check our line of succession now. So now that we have 3 counties, every one of my sons gets a county, but my main heir gets the primary title, so the realm will not split up. He will be their liege. He will be the liege of his brothers. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to change my succession laws anytime soon. I need specific technologies, and I'm not currently the head of the Dutch culture. I can't control which innovations that we get as a part of the Dutch culture. In order to get our next succession laws, I need hereditary rule, and I can enact partition. But since the Dutch culture isn't very, like, widespread, it's very, you know, relatively, you know, condensed in one big area. And if I get enough conquest, I will become the head of the Dutch culture. It's only a matter of time, so we'll get that. I don't want to diverge. That's another option that I could do if I wanted to, just to become the head of my own culture. I don't want to do that. I want to be the head of the Dutch culture. I'm Dutch. I'm Dutch, and I want to be the head of the Dutch. Okay, let's try to save money now. I spent a lot on that title. The next war we fight, I'm definitely going to need more men-at-arms regiments. Now that I'm a Duke, I do have another one available. Our most likely enemy would be this guy. He's got light footmen, light horsemen, and armored footmen. He's got 4 men-at-arms regiments, but he only has 1 knight. So we need to grow a little bit. Let's not worry about getting more conquest. We have a duchy now. We need to get our current realm under control. So let's keep increasing the control. Since I'm not doing any schemes, I'm going to romance my wife now. Let's become soulmates. I'm going to sing a love ballad because my diplomacy is really good. This is the guy that... This is the lady that we just de-landed, and then we took her land. Now she's wandering. That's a nasty plague. Look how bad that is. That's really bad. That is a really bad plague. Oh, it's dispersing, or I'm just judging by how it looks visually. There's a lot of plague here. Why all of a sudden? Is it because I'm landed now that the game's like, oh, he's landed now, he can't move. Let's throw all the plagues that we can at him. Another war declared on our liege. He's winning this Liberty War. He's losing this Independence War. He's losing a popular uprising, and he's losing this Holy War. This guy's just getting his butt kicked. There's no way I want to be the Holy Roman Emperor. At least not now. I'm gonna change my realm color. Oh, no, I don't want to do... That would have changed the color for the title. I want to do it for... Oh no, that's the only option. Okay, we'll do a light blue for now. These are the colors that we wear into battle, because this is my... these are the colors of my title, it's not the house. But since it is blue, let's make our realm colored blue. I like it. Even though the French colors are typically blue, like if we look inside the Empire, or if we look inside West Francia, you notice that all the duchy titles are like some kind of shade of blue. I don't care. The theme for the Dutch culture is like this yellow, like this goldish kind of color. But it matches our title, so I like blue. I'll do it. Makes us stand out from the rest. This is the last son. He's the fourth in line. Of Duke Papo. He's the Duke of Bohemia. She doesn't have any traits, you know what? I don't care. It's patrilineal. She's gonna leave and go to his court, I think. Why are they not getting married? They're both of marrying age. Oh no, he's 12. I thought he was 22. Alright, she's gotta wait. I can ask my head of faith for gold. Yes, I have so much piety. Let's put it to good use. His opinion is amazing, so that's 100 gold for free. I'm starting to make some money again. I won't be able to try to befriend my marshal again for a long-ass time. And I just lost my spy master. Alright, me and my wife are soulmates now. We took our relationship to the next level. My heir wants to be compassionate. He's taking after me. Since he is the strongest option for my heir, let's influence his personality. Let's give him ambitious. That's my boy. And since that negatively affects his stress, plus 25%, I'll give him the healing water. Okay, so my vassals' opinions are where they need to be. My courtiers' opinions are where they need to be. I'm gonna find a wife for this guy. She's unmarried because she's waiting. I have a fecund niece. I can get an alliance with the duchy in England. Oh, that's because I'm sorting by inheritable traits. If I'm going for an alliance, it doesn't matter. And we can look at all ages. Alright, looks like the plague is going away. This kid's only a count, but he has a lot of land. This is all the way down in Spain, right? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so maybe... Alright, so not many alliances. I'm trying. I'm looking. We already have a good one, but when we called him into war, he didn't do anything. He didn't come to us. He just waited around. Maybe he was fighting a war at the time, and I should have checked that. He's still married to my my niece. Okay, so screw the alliance. We'll just marry for skills and traits. She can start giving me genius kids. There's a 21-year-old. He's a lowborn, but his personality isn't awful. But look at his skills. And he's a genius. She is Dutch, so we have to do this matrilineally. I want to start filling up my court again. Well, actually, we do have a lot of courtiers. But I have some single women here that need husbands. And it's an opportunity to bring people in with skills. We can go on a falconry hunt if we want to. There's a place to do that. No thanks. We need to find ways to improve our legitimacy, because it's... Our expected legitimacy is recognized, and that's what we're at. We don't want our expected level to... Oh my goodness, my dog just died. This is something that you put up on your wall. If I had a court, I'd be able to put it up, but I can't. Oh, I could have taken that item and maybe sold it, but it would have cost me money to make it, so... Look at all these factions against my liege. The Liberty faction, he's already fighting. Now there's another populist faction brewing. We're gonna stay out of all of this. Just gonna mind our own business. This might be an opportunity for us to get rid of our hideous niece. Another one that won't result in an alliance. He's not old enough, no. 2 years. Okay, we'll arrange that. And since it is patrilineal, she'll go to him. She'll go to his court. All right, so we're thinning our court out, and we're bringing people in at the same time. Alright, my friends, since not much is going on, we accomplished what we wanted to accomplish today. We created our duchy title, we grew a little bit more, we're in the positive with money generation. I think I'm gonna finish this tree. But we're looking okay on money, we're looking okay on prestige. We took ourselves out of the running for the cursed HRE title. We're just focusing on our own things, so we own a duchy now, and we're going to start conquering into Dutch territory, so I can take most of this Dutch culture for myself, so I can become the cultural head of the culture. We'll make the decisions as to what kind of innovations we get, and then we can mess with our traditions, maybe get rid of some of these, and switch them out with something that would be better. So I'm actually looking forward to that. I like being in control of my culture. And it only makes sense for Dutch to be in control of the Dutch. He has to be. Alright, so we've aged 5 years this episode. I didn't play on 5-speed where I could have, but slow and steady wins the race. And we saw a lot of success today. But that's going to do it for this one. We're still improving our control. Improving the control in these counties is giving me more money and everything, and it gives me more levies. So our levy amount is going up. And, you know what? Let's create a men-at-arms regiment. Well, actually, I can wait to create the men-at-arms regiment because I want to figure out what... Well, I guess this answers the question. We took a look at this. He has a lot of different men-at-arms regiments. But this neighbor here, the Prince Archbishopric, he actually rules a theocracy. But I can take this county over because it's a castle holding. And I can rule castle holdings. I can't rule church holdings. So I can invade him. But he's going to be our most likely next enemy, and I just have to prepare with my men-at-arms to counter his. And he outnumbers us with men-at-arms because he has... It looks like he can have 4, and I can only have 3. But there are things we can do about that. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a not super eventful one, but at the same time it was. We won wars, and we grew our realm, and everything is looking up. Everything is looking good. We are now a duke, and I think between the episodes I'll look for that crown again, and I'll give myself the crown that I want. But that one's fine for now. Anyway, lords and ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. And if you're not subscribed to the channel already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. We're so close to 2100. So do all that, guys. I will see you in the next one. Episode 20 will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys. Oh, and Merry Christmas.